just need a minute to replenish who I am and
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many have-a-goes, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a conch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Smokin' Joe. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. This is Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the... And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. I slipped to avoid the jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
They exchange punches. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right. Hold that thought. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Go back out there. This round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. You're thinking we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job.
Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Go on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, put him back in his place.
Here we go. It's round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice exchange here from both men. Perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Frazier's got to get inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Win this round. Got everything in the bag.
Great round, now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Don't make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't dig you out.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this.
He's ready to go, so you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see.
You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've leaned back in.
Good work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end
Into the fight, great round. Just keep him.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Stop him in his tracks.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight.
Switch stance, that's it.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
Can't be confident, that's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Only catching air with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. The right hook just missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Switched up. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible.
Okay, Rocky, I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
And that guy, you're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
And get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. You've done all that work.
It's out. Go up there and finish him. Good man, come.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god
Got through there. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as me. Come on,
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end. And what
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
work all the way through camp, and now you
you straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move.
Do it.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
left hook missed. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Smart. Get your shots up. Don't give him any. Go back out there.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Good. Just don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keeps in.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
I want you to be looking there for one shot at a time. Sets him up, and you'll take him out. He's ready to
Turn the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And
You've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not
start to make mistakes.
back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight, but you've got to relax.
bravery being shown here is just incredible. It's all offense all the time. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good.
And there's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just get your breath back.
Get your rhythm back, and we'll go again.
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Smoking Joe, man. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that skills.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision, in the cage. When you visit, get the leave. In the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and displayed it. You know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping you ready. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter.
First fight went good. First fight of the day went good, but first fight of the day I also showed signs of poor discipline in the ring. I allowed this nigga to knock me out two times in the last 5 seconds, under 10 seconds. My opponent was very unmatched. He couldn't mess with me. He knew it. I don't even think he knew how to play the game. He probably just started playing. But that just show you how boxing, playing Undisputed, when you playing against good people, you got to play good, because at the same time, when people don't know how to play these games, they knocking a nigga out. They know how to play games like this. And so Buddy knocked me down twice, but good thing it was in the earliest rounds, and it might was the boost of confidence he probably thought was going to get him the whole overall victory. But he never changed his way of playing. He caught me at the end twice when I just was basically like, you know how you try to push a person to play? Like, come on, bro, box. Come on, bro, box. Come on. So on that note, that's when he knocked me out, when I'm kind of like pushing him to like throw hands, nigga, throw hands, like box, come on, bro. And he really wasn't doing shit, but just standing in the spot trying to throw certain little action moves that wasn't really hitting on nothing. It wasn't nothing that can really beat nobody good. He just basically forfeited. He didn't want to box. He just wanted to stand in one spot and wanted me to come walk into his punches. When you face fighters on this game that want you to walk into their punches, you automatically know that they are no good at this video game. Like they absolutely can scrap themselves and go play something else. Because when you play this type of game and you think that everybody you play against is supposed to just walk towards you, and then they supposed to swing all crazy, and then next time you know you block, and then you hit them with some, you know, just shots that'll knock a nigga out. You actually garbage.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. We've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Eins will appear.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
Come on. We've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Go again.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
Body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your...
And back.
fight.
Switch on. Switch on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
These are actually the fights I hate to lose. Even though the nigga 140 wins, 65 losses, 22. That man, Earl was sorry as shit. I hate to lose these type of fights, even though, shit, I've been drinking the whole weekend any fucking way. But that fight there was just, that man didn't do a goddamn thing, but that's the same way the first fight went. Man, I don't, like, this shit crazy though. Like, I be beating their ass. I don't care how weak it is I'm winning or whatever I'm doing. I just begin, and then that man took me the long way though. Like, I'm so tired of this shit already. The first nigga that fought me, he was pretty shit too. No disrespect to them in real life type shit, but just disrespectfully disrespecting them on the game, man. How Undisputed make a nigga so pissed. You gotta play with the Undisputed. Undisputed don't advance daily any fucking way. So you gotta play within the game. So if you saying it is, like with the last fight, I was so fucking pissed at how I was working a nigga, but I know, I'm aware that even when you working niggas, you still gotta like be disciplined. Like I spoke on, you gotta stay disciplined, man. You gotta move out the way. The first knockout that nigga got on me was lucky. And I say that with the fact that niggas ain't throwing no punches. Niggas ain't throwing no accurate punches. Niggas ain't throwing no punches. Like, basically, if you in a nigga face, man, you gonna get hit. So, that man just called me with a shot. and it knocked me out. And I was kind of disappointed how weak it was to knock me out. And I'm like, out of all that, out of all the tough, you know what I'm saying? Out of all the big swings and all this shit a nigga dodging, you mean to tell me one of the pussy scrapes knock a nigga out? Like, man, I felt so weak. I was like, man, and that's considered a knockout, which it is. I got disappointed off the first one. Went right back in. Nigga came with the second knockout. I'm like, again? Like, this nigga ain't putting in no work, and that don't make him good or nothing by him not putting in no work and getting something like that. It's just what I'm saying towards the game of niggas that just, that's the dude. Like, his dude got that knockout skill and knockout little punch. It ain't him. He just got a person that his like, if Ali had the punch like they have, it'll be a more of a, like, it wouldn't be luck that they getting this shit in. Cause it's like the whole fight I'm going with dodging what's serious that's coming out of their hands. It's like I move out the way of the serious shit. And then it's like, now when a little baby fire punch comes, that's the one that get you. And my stamina, it just, I guess my stamina was low, and I was throwing a jab. He just caught me in between throwing a jab, like landing a jab in there. Which, that's why I hate throwing jabs sometimes a lot, because jabs land, but jabs ain't gonna never knock a nigga out. So if you throw 4 jabs and you needed that third or that fourth punch to really knock them out, it ain't gonna knock them out. It's just basically gonna leave them just stunned or damaged. You gotta actually throw a knockout punch to land a knockout. That's the only reason, like, I hate using a jab so much, because it might mess up the knockout punch if you ain't got it down to a science. So with that, like, dude went skillful. Like, I lost a game that I really felt like I was gonna win, in which I lost this shit. I ain't gonna tell you, like, being real, like, just waking up, I ain't in my best, and maybe I need to take it slow when I first started out boxing. Maybe I need to warm up and get into it, and then start trying to pick up where I left off at, because them first 2 fights, them just was actually like 2 of the horriblest fights I done ever put out there, which the fighters was easy work.
Take your time.
And by them being easy work, it didn't help me out by being easier work. Like, man, those niggas don't even know how I play this shit, but in a little sense of playing. One guy sent me laughing out loud, GG, because he probably already know, like, boy, he pulled off you know what I'm saying, he pulled off a close one. Which I started pressing his ass at the end, but it was like, what really fucked me up was my strategy going into the second fight was just, you know, not to get knocked out. But I actually wasn't, like, when I started seeing how he fought, I was like, I ain't really worried about him knocking me out, but I should have been, like, on this level of, I ain't worried about him knocking me out, but I am worried about his fighter being able to get one off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't worried about him, because what he gonna put together ain't gonna do it. But me walking into something that's just gonna knock me out, that's like, and that's how Undisputed is. Sometimes a nigga ain't got a knockout package together to knock you out, but you can walk into the wrong shot, or you could just not move out the way on one shot that he just really just threw out of nowhere, just because that was just one of the actions he chose to just. Because when you skillfully locking a nigga in where a nigga can't really get a punch in on you, I know it's frustrating, but frustrating fighters, they deadly behind the frustration, because they trying to figure out what punch is gonna be that punch, and that will make it way more, like, easier for a nigga to get knocked out by people that don't really know how to box on this game. It's their frustration will get you, and that little part of them that just they just throwing. First guy caught me in the last 5-10 seconds twice, but I ended up pulling it off because he hid. The second fight really went bad because the first 4 rounds, the first 2 rounds I won. The third round I fucked around and tried to make it a little less fucked up on his part, and I really didn't try to let him win the third round, but I did a couple things in the third round that really kind of put him into winning the third round. And then the fourth round, I was like, well, shit, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna win the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't count all of them that I'm gonna win, but I just be knowing I'm gonna win majority of them. So the fourth round came, the nigga knocked me out out of nowhere, like on a punch that it was like, I got kind of quiet to kind of get right here with this one. But so when he landed that shot, he landed it off of like a jab, and I was close to his body, and it was a smooth little lick, but it was like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? Like when he hit me with it, I was like, yeah, I was too close to him. I ain't pulled back. Like I hit the jab and I stayed. Like I hit him, I stuck him with a jab and I kind of stayed. And when I stood back tall, he met me with a punch though, and I was kind of like, I demonstrated right here, and he just really was able to do something similar to what I was describing. And then the second one he got, I kind of knew it was game time then, because he got the first one in the fourth, and by that time I was already like winning easy. I was like, the whole game was easy, so I was like, damn. So what fucked me up was in that fourth round when he knocked me out, it kind of threw the whole game out, because I was hitting his ass with just little small amounts of punches just to win a round. What I hate about winning rounds is all it takes is them to knock you out. In the whole round you won, it be over with. So if I'm hitting this nigga 30, 40, 50 shots and he only got 15, by him knocking me out, it just erased all of that work I did.
What you doing?
And it be making me mad, because I'm like, damn, I did all this shit because I wasn't trying to go for no knockout. I was going for just a win, you know, outboxing him, because that's what type of dude I got. So I was really just trying to outbox him. So fourth round, boom, he got this shit. I said, damn, this gonna turn the whole game around, because now I'm looking at it at the fact that, oh, now all he got to do is run. And most of these niggas ain't scared and they ain't afraid to start running, because it's just like the first sign that they winning, they gonna start running. They gonna tuck their tail so fucking quick and just start running the rest of the fight. So you gonna chase them the whole fucking fight. So when he did it in the fourth round, I said, all right, I'm still in this shit. Fifth round came, I started going back to it. I tried to stay away from the strategy a little bit, because mind you, he got a lucky shot off. But I ain't gonna completely change everything. So it was still kind of where I was like, man, he gonna get another one in, just because I ain't gonna step away from what I'm doing. Fifth round, he did it again. I said, well, I just made this shit way more harder than what it was. So I started spending the next few rounds trying to beat him. It wasn't happening, because now he imitating what I'm doing. Now he running more. Now every time I get a situation where I can really stick him and land a knockout on this nigga, he running. My finger hurting. I can't finish the knockout. They nigga end up winning all the rest of the rounds type shit, except for the last two. By then I was like, damn. When they showed the scorecard in the 7th round, it was 59-53. I said, going into the 7th now, that means you got 2 rounds, 59-73. I said, it ain't no way in hell I can win this fight unless I knock him out 2 times in this 7th round and 2 times in the 8th, or like, cause the nigga gonna take 5 knockouts. His guy gonna get up 5 times, guaranteed. Unless he just down on stamina, which at that 7th round, he went down on stamina that damn bad. So I was kind of like, well, I'm not going to be able to get 2 knockouts on him just by how he covering up, running, and in a way, I ain't really showed him nothing. So the 7th round went by. Mind you, he fighting back at the same time. You know, he throwing certain shit that ain't making it no easier. He fight back a little bit. I think I win the 7th round. I think I win the 8th round. But just winning those 2 rounds didn't do shit, besides I just lost. By the time I started putting pressure on his ass, it was a little too late. By the time the pressure started coming that I was applying, and then I was getting mad because some of the shit that I'm throwing at him wasn't fucking landing. I'm right on this nigga body. I'm throwing shots in on him. He right here. I'm talking about we shoulder to shoulder. The shit ain't landing. I'm like, well, you know what is it? This one of them undisputed matches where I can't do shit, because I even got to the point where I stepped in on him. Like I stepped in his space, and it still wasn't landing no shots. That he wasn't even throwing no shots. So I kind of was like, and then I had planned it on I plan on not losing in this small little string that I was putting together. Like I planned on, and then it just walked into my hand. I'm talking about the first fight was easy work. Second fight was easy work. I damn near blew the first fight. Blew the second fight. Hoping I don't blow the third fight type shit. Okay, got him.
1, 2.
But man, sometimes you can be a little too better than people, and it kind of mess you up though. So you know, it is what it is, man. Shit, he won that one. With his little laughing stuff. When he sent me the little LOL GG, I couldn't even do nothing but kind of was like, man, fuck you. Like, and not a disrespectful way, but like, you know, man, I let you get this shit. Like, damn, nigga, you stole one type shit. I'm gonna text him in a good like, in a good mood or whatever, and just let him know, like, yeah, good game, bro. You won that joint. At least you ain't blow your game though. Cause some of them garbage ass niggas, they be barely able to get a win when you give them a win. Sometimes they fold their own win. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, sometimes you can put yourself in a position to lose. And the nigga, sometimes they don't know how to finish the match out to win. But that motherfucker, he needed a win though. I ain't gonna cap. It be the fighter sometimes they need a win bad that you ain't gonna get that back. Once you give it to them, once you put yourself in that position that they can get a win, boy, they run with it like free money or some shit. So I couldn't steal that shit back. I put it in his hand, which I didn't try to, and then that motherfucker just kept it. He ain't never give it back, which that was good for him though. But that's that Floyd Peterson though, man. Sometimes fighting Floyd is like I fought people that use Floyd way better than him, and that's why I be kind of getting kind of pissed and be trying to, you know, play within how they play to go and win with them. Because when you play against people that can play with certain fighters better than other people play with them, you pretty much know you ain't gonna lose against this person because he don't know how to play as good as the best person that you played. So like this dude here, he don't know how to play with him the best that I done seen a guy play with him. So I'm knowing like this is an easy fight for me just because he don't know the strength and weakness of this nigga, and plus he don't know how to fight at all. So it's better for me because the guy. Oh shit, you see that shit? That's the shit I'm talking about. Like how you could just walk into a knockout. I just basically hopped into this shit and think about it. You think that nigga in his head he knew there was gonna be a knockout? He just threw a fucking punch. I just walked into a punch and I got him. See, that's the difference between the first update and this update. The first update, boy, you damn near gotta be bonkers to try to swing out of a fucking daze. On this joint, it's like the daze just a camouflage. Like it's just like it's basically not real. Cause like when you put a person in a daze on this new update, man, you better watch out. You better still be fighting like he ain't in no daze. Cause just like that, with him, I ain't gonna lie. I'm skipping past that he a fighter. He a good fighter that I won't get knocked out because I ain't been knocked out. I was just taking advantage of just finna hop in there and just finish him on off though. So with that being said, this nigga, he came up, he hit me with a shot. Like he finna try to do it now. You see what I'm saying? But on that other one where I put him in a daze, I wasn't even paying attention that good until I jumped in there. Cause I'm used to him running so hard. He actually swung, and when he swung, he actually caught me, and it knocked me on now. So that's why I'm saying, like, this new update, it make your fighter look weak, or it make you look like niggas got room to say certain shit. Now, it make it easier for people that don't really know how to, you know, play this game. That's all I can say. Because at the same time, I'm trying to clip something right quick while this nigga pressing me. So at the same time, I don't like the new update because it give the losers more of an advantage to come back now. Like lose the people that, but you know, at the same time, I might be on this side sometime though. But it ain't gonna work as good for me as people that don't know how to play. Because one thing about this game, people that know how to win and know how to play this game, they don't need all that little all them little extra ways of surviving. So most niggas that come in playing this game that's good at this shit, they don't really need what happened in case you knocked out type shit. Cause like it's certain people that don't even know how to get up good. It's certain people that don't know how to push. It's certain people that don't know how to run. It's certain people don't know how to do shit besides like actually box and win. But then you facing people that actually know how to do all the other stuff. Run. They know how to push. They know how to. They know desperation shit a lot different. Like I'm not putting myself in no desperation situation, but you know how bad you gotta be to be able to know how to get up so many times. You gotta be garbage as hell to know how to get up 5, 6, 7, 8 times. That means you used to get knocked out. So good fighters ain't gonna be knowing how to get up 5 to 6 times because they not used to going down that many times. That's my point proven on their level. Niggas that don't use the push, don't be putting themselves in a position to use no push. You ain't gonna know how to use the push. You ain't gonna know when to push. Niggas that knowing they know how to knock your ass out, they ain't gonna know how to run across the ring to run over there and knock you out. Because they not used to running after a nigga they knocked out. So with all them type of things they put in the game, that's the boo-boo factor of this shit. All this shit be boo-boo as hell. You ain't never seen no boxer run in now boxing match that is showed in life. You if it is under a handful that all these boxing matches the world and display, you ain't never seen a nigga knock a nigga out and run across the ring to go chase a nigga down. Man, come on. This shit don't even be real, man. This shit ain't real. This shit some bullshit. So that's why I don't use all them little I don't even use low blows or none of this shit. Like right now I'm trying to push him and I don't even know which button it is to push this nigga. Like for real, I don't even gotta push him. I'm just trying to use it. But I don't even know which one it is. I had to go actually look at the configuration setting. I don't know, it's over for him. That wasn't a good fight at all. That one wasn't. I only see how that nigga got 310 wins and 248 losses and 4 victories. Like that man must been playing. They must been giving him nothing but practice people to play. Man, I don't know that boy there. That was one of the most. And I'm actually talking. If I'm talking on the headset against my opponent, and I'm not getting quiet, I'm not frustrated, this, that, and the other, man, it's easy work. Man, I'm finna watch this Memphis Grizzlies game, man. I'll catch y'all on the next stream, man. I want to do 3 games in a row without losing. I wanted to do either 2 or 3 games in a row without losing, but I lost the second fight. So, man, take care and catch me on the next one.